Hello students, we are solving the IB Math AA AGL past paper questions and currently we are solving the IB Math AA AGL May 2023 paper 2 times on 2 past paper. Today we will be solving the question number 10 of this paper. You will be getting the links to all the previously solved questions of this paper and of the other papers in form of playlist in my channel NS Online Math Tutoring Classes. This is a common question common to both the SL and the HL level students. For the SL students, it is question number 8 and for the HL section, it is question number 10. So without any further delay, let us start answering this question. The maximum mark is 13. It is saying a weight suspended on a spring is pulled down and released so that it moves up and down vertically. This is the weight, and this is the spring, and it is pulled down so that it moves up and down vertically. Okay. The height h meters of the base of the weight is this, h meters. Above the ground can be modeled by the function h of t is equal to, t is the time, h of t is equal to a times cos of 7.8 times t plus b. For a and b belonging to the set of real numbers and t is greater than or equal to 0 but is less than or equal to 10, where t is the time in seconds after the weight is released. Subpart A's question is find the period of the function. It is containing just 2 marks. Okay, and we know that this one 2 pi divided by this will be giving us the periodicity of the h of t function. So I am writing my answer over here because there are 5 subparts which I have to complete on this page. So I am writing the answer for the subpart A over here. So period is equal to 2 pi over 7.8. This is equal to, therefore, period is equal to, okay, 2 pi 2 times pi over 7.8. Enter. It is 0.8055365, 0.8055365. This 0.8055365, which is equal to 0.806 correct to 3 significant figures. So this is the answer for the subpart E. Next, the weight is released when its base is at a minimum height of 1 meters above the ground and it reaches a maximum height of 1.8 meters above the ground. The graph of h is shown in the following diagram. This is the graph of h. This is the time and this is the h. And you see the minimum height above the ground is 1 and the maximum height is, this is 1.8. This is the maximum height. Okay. Subpart B's question is find the value of, it is containing 2 further subparts. I is find the value of A and I is find the value of B. A is over here and B is over here. Okay. A is the amplitude and B is the principal axis. Actually, A is not the proper amplitude because you have to be careful about this. Because you know what is the shape of the cosine graph? It is cos. So what is the shape of the cosine graph? It starts from the maximum value, comes down and then goes up. This is the shape of the cosine graph. But over here, this is starting from the lowest point, the minimum point. So you may think that it has got reflected on the principal axis. Okay, since it has got reflected, expression will be starting with a minus sign. Of course, because if we reflect on the x-axis for normal cases, it is f of x gets changed to negative of f of x. So over here it is getting reflected on the principal axis. The principal axis is the axis of symmetry. So it should be having a leading negative sign. That is all that you have to remember. Okay. So I can write the answer for part E over here. The amplitude is a number. It is the magnitude actually. So this can be written as maximum minus minimum over 2. So this is maximum is 1.8, minimum is 1 over 2. 1.8 minus 1 is 0.8 over 2 is equal to 0.4. Okay. Therefore, A is equal to negative 0.4 because it has undergone the reflection. Okay. And II, the principal axis, is equal to max plus min over 2, which is 1.8 plus 1 over 2. 1.8 plus 1 is 2.8 divided by 2 is equal to 1.4. Therefore, B is equal to 1.4. Okay. And this is this. This is the A value. So we have answered the subpart B. Coming to subpart C. Find the number of times that the weight reaches its maximum height in the first 5 seconds of its motion. Okay, so we go to the calculator and it is add graphs. And we will be using this expression of h of t. In place of e, we will be writing negative 0.4 times cos of 7.8 times, don't write t, it is x, plus b is 1.4. Okay, enter. Fine, so let me just take this. Let me just bring this over here and I can change the settings. Okay, and it is, let me take t is 0 or greater than 0. So I'm putting the x min as 0 and x max as 10 because t is between 0 and 10. And then I come to this point, it is the maximum height is 1.8, minimum height is 1. So y min I can write it as negative 1 just to see the x-axis. I don't know whether I'll be needing the x-axis or not. But I'm keeping y min as negative 1 and y max I can keep it as 3. Okay. Okay, fine. So this is the graph that I am getting and they are saying find the number of times the weight reaches the maximum height in the first 5 seconds of its motion. First 5 seconds, the maximum height. So let us get the maximum points coordinates so that we know what is how many times the weight is reaching the maximum height. I can okay, it is containing how many marks? Let us see, that is important. Since it is containing 2 marks, I think just giving the number of times is, I think you should be giving the times when the weight is reaching the maximum and then you count the number of times. That will be better because the marks that this question, the support is carrying is 2. So it is better. Otherwise, I could have just taken it is action. It is the trace and then I could have gone to graph trace and, oh, I don't know, somehow it's got to x equal to 5. So x equal to 5, t equal to 5, and I am seeing the number of times it is reaching the maximum before or t equal to 5 seconds is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. Just by calculating the counting the number of peaks that we are having before x equal to 5 or t equal to 5 seconds, and seeing the answer as x equal to 6, means the number of times is equal to 6, I think it will be a bit risky. So let us give the times when the weight is the base is reaching the maximum heights. Okay, 1.8 meter above the ground. So this is one of them, and this is another. Fine. And then third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. Okay, and we have seen that we have only 6 maximum points before x equal to 5 or t equal to 5, but in any case, let me try the seventh one also. It is, you see, the t value is more than 5. So I don't need them. This one. I need only the first 6, and I will be taking this is t equal to 0.40. I'm taking up to 3 significant figures. Okay. So 0.403. So I can write, see, the weight reaches its maximum height at t equal to 0.403 seconds, then 403 seconds, and then it is, I have taken them randomly. Okay, 1.21 seconds. I think this is the next one, 1.21 seconds. Then it is 2.01 seconds, 2.01 seconds, and then it is 2.82 seconds, 2.82 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have written 4 of them, 2.82 seconds, and then it is 3.62 seconds, 3.62 seconds, and 4.43 seconds. 4.43 seconds in the first 5 seconds. Therefore, not having much space, so let me write over here. Therefore, you can write in words 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 times. Okay, so this is the answer for the subpart C. Subpart D is find the first time that the base of the weight reaches a height of 1.5 meters. Okay, even this is containing 2 marks, so I don't want to give just the time. I can read the time from the graph that I'm having in the calculator, but I want to give some more information because it is containing 2 marks. So what else can I give? So I can write this as d. H of t will be equal to 1.5. So let me write that. H of t is equal to negative 0.4 cos 7.8 t plus 1.4 is equal to 1.5. So this is the equation that we are having, and we have to get the value of t. There will be multiple values. We have to get the first value. So now I can come to this calculator and I can draw a horizontal line 1.5, enter, and I need the first time. So it is analyze graph intersection. This is the first time. Okay. So you see, uh, can you read the values? Okay. If we have to take the x coordinate, that is the t. So it is 0.233779. Okay. 0.233779. Therefore, t is equal to 0.233779. Most probably 0.233779. Yeah. 233,779 seconds for the first time. Therefore, t is equal to 0. Don't keep this as give this as your final answer. You have to give the final answer up to 3 significant figures. So it is 0.234. Okay. Correct to 3 significant figures and using GDC, of course. GDC graphs. Right. So whenever a question contains 2 marks, don't give a single line final answer. You have to give something more so that the teacher or the examiner can give 1 mark for the final answer and another mark for your working or whatever extra you have given. Of course, it should be relevant. Okay. Now, a camera is set to take a picture of the weight of a random time during the first 5 seconds of its motion. Find the probability that the height of the base of the weight is greater than 1.5 meters at the time when the picture is taken. It contains 4 marks. Probability. Probability is what? Number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. That is the probability formula. Okay. So I can write this over. I can start my answer for part E over here. This one is C. Okay. And it should be height of the base should be greater than 1.5 meters. And we have drawn this 1.5 meters line, this red line that we are having, horizontal line. And I have got this. This is these are the coordinates of the first intersection point. Let me get at least 3 more. Okay, so I can get first interval. Um, it is the first one is 0.233779, of course. 0.233779 seconds to next one is intersection. My goodness, it's really hard to read. There are so many coordinates. Okay, it is 0.571758. 0.571, 0.571758. Okay, 0.571758. Let me go to the calculator. Okay, and let me see the interval. 0.571758 minus 0.233779 equal to 0.337979 equal to 0.337979. 337979 seconds. Okay. Second interval, let us go to the graphs again. Intersection, this point. Okay. Let me bring it over here. 1.03932. Okay. 1.03932. 1.03932. 2. This is seconds, of course. 2. Fourth point. Intersection. Really hard. Okay. 1.37729. Okay. 1.37729. 1.37729 seconds equal to, let me see, because it is periodic, I really feel, and it should be that the interval should be the same, but let us just verify. Okay, 1.37729 minus 1.03932. 932. Okay. Yeah. 0.33797, and the next one should be 9. Okay. So this is 3379. I'm writing 79 because it is periodic, symmetrical. So it has to be, the interval should be the same. Okay. And now they are saying, so number of favorable outcomes. So I have to get the number of times that it is above, the base of the weight is above 1.5 meters. How many times before in the first 5 seconds? So how many peaks are there in the first 5 seconds? We have seen it is 6. Okay, but in any case, I am going to the trace feature once more, and then you see this is the x equal to 5. So very intelligent. I haven't pressed the 5, but it has come to this point. Okay, so and you are seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 intervals, and each is having this value. Okay, so there are 6 intervals in the first 5 seconds. Therefore, therefore, probability of height um okay, I could have written h, but anyway, greater than 1.5 should be equal to 0.337979 times 6, because each interval is of this duration and there are 6 such intervals which are favorable outcomes over the total number of outcomes, that is the total time. This is the favorable time where it is above 1.5 meters and 5 seconds is the total time. So now we will be getting the answer. Okay. Again, we go to the calculator and it is okay. So 0.337979 times 6 over 5. Enter. 0.405. I'm taking, this is the final answer, so I'm giving it up to 3 significant figures directly. 0.406, okay? 0.406 correct to 3 significant figures, okay? So this completes our answering of this question. Thank you for staying with me till the end. I'm Nilanjana Sanyal. I'm an online IB Math ESL and HL level tutor. I tutor students from both within India and outside India, and I offer both one-on-one and small group online tutoring sessions to my students. In case you are liking my explanation, please to give this video a like and please to share this video with your friends so that even they can get benefited by watching my video. In case you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel. It will be motivating me to make more math videos for you. And in case you want to join my classes, please contact me for more details. In our next session, we will be solving the very next question of the same paper. Till then, bye.